what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Okay, so spring is started and now we got that weather that's kind of versatile. Although here we've been having a heat wave the last 2 weeks. It's been like summer, right? It's been in like 95, 90. So yeah, anyways, this is a time of year where it's very versatile. Some days it's windy and cold, some days it's warmer. So it's a good time if you're a fragrance enthusiast, because you can wear your winter stuff and your summer stuff just depending on the day of the week. You know, it's a little more unpredictable, which makes it a little more fun because you can reach for a lot of different stuff at this time. I'm gonna talk about a few fragrances I've been rocking for a minute. And last year's spring fragrance videos, they did pretty good for my channel. They did not bad. They got about 500-600 views. So yeah, let's talk about this one. It's by Issey Miyake. It's called Fusion Issey Extreme. So this is the way the bottle looks. The bottle's a little bit crazy. I mean, look at the top. It has all these grooves, almost like a meteor or something. Like, I don't know. It looks, it's hard to describe it, but it looks pretty cool. I like it. It's different from the tops on the other bottles of Issey Miyake. Some of them are like wood and they're lighter. This one's clearly plastic. But for the most part, the bottles, the shape, everything is the same on this this fragrance brand. So yeah, we'll talk about this one a little bit. Let me just spray it. Whew. So this one, for all you that are like niche fragrances or like something a little more interesting, different, more original, you're gonna be a fan of this. It's one that's worth checking out. You get it for like 30 bucks, 35. It's one of the cheaper offerings from this house. I'm surprised, I guess, because it's not for everybody. But it's okay if you're trying to venture out and try something a little more risque, if you will. You still don't wanna go too crazy, right? You don't wanna go too niche or too out there. This is a good one to start with because it's different, but I would say it's still safe. You know what I mean? Like it's in between, like a good transitioning fragrance. All right, so let me check the online critics. Here it says 4.06 out of 5. So that's basically like a 8.2 out of 10. Not bad. That's what they gave it here. It's an aromatic fougere. That's what it says here. I don't really get fougere from it, but there is some lavender. So it says launched in 2021. It's about 4 years old. It's not that old. Top notes: cardamom and bergamot. You get a freshness, but I don't necessarily get cardamom or bergamot. They're very like well blended. So that's what I like about this fragrance. It has notes here, and you in your head expect a certain type of scent profile, and it's gonna take you for a loop, homie, because you're expecting to go left, and it's gonna make a hard right. It's gonna be like something totally different than what the notes are telling you it is. We're gonna get to the mid notes. This is where it gets interesting. So you see it says it has coconut, mineral water or mineral notes, mint, and lavender. Okay, so the lavender here, sometimes lavender could come off kind of soapy and clean, or maybe even like a shaving cream or the suds from soap. This lavender, it's very clean and like fresh. It has a little zing to it. So now it has coconut. The coconut here, it's not lotiony. It's almost comes off more fruity and almost translucent. So it's sweet. It's sweet. It's fresh. Doesn't necessarily smell like coconut. Once you read it here, you'll pick up on it because now it's in your head and you're like, that's the sweetness I'm getting. But yeah, mixed with the lavender, they both come off more light and translucent, clean and sweet. It says mint. I don't necessarily get the mint, but I could see it. You know, when it's blended with everything, it's like I could see it being in there. And with the mineral notes is what gives it that wateriness. So when you hear mineral notes, like mineral water, think that, but with a fruity nuance. It's basically what you're gonna get here. It says it has sandalwood and patchouli as well. Maybe a little earthiness, but mainly you're gonna get a fresh, translucent type fragrance a bit fruity. It's very interesting because the mint is not done in the way you expected. Neither is the lavender. For that fact, the coconut, the way you usually smell it in other fragrances, this one is closer. The coconut here is closer to smelling how you would expect in perfumery than any of the other notes are. Other ones are like you could kind of pick up on them, but they're done so differently because they're done to they're all meant to like smell fresh and kind of airy and stuff. This is very nice. I wouldn't say it's citrusy. Like I said, it's almost more like fruity. It's meant almost like it's like a tropical fragrance. It's meant for the summer, for the high heat, but you could definitely wear it on a chillier day in spring. I don't think it would work in winter when it's really cold, but for the like 9 months out of the year, that will work. And it's I have, I don't know, 200-300 perfumes at this point, and in those I don't think I have anything similar to this. It's its own thing, so it's pretty original. Like I said, this is rated at like an 8.2 out of 10, and I'm right there. I give it somewhere around an 8 ballpark. It lasts, I'll say maybe a little over 6 hours, maybe 7. Projection for the type of fragrance it is, it's real solid projection. You know, the projection's an over a 7, and for the type of fragrance it is, it does a great job. It's not a beast mode fragrance because this scent DNA, it's not a scent DNA that you're typically gonna see beast mode. So yeah, man, this was a nice one. I was very impressed with it. I was more impressed than anything with its originality. It's pretty different. So yeah, I definitely say go ahead, check it out. If you like scents that are a little sweet, kind of fruity, it's worth a try. Okay, this next one is this is actually much more of a summer fragrance, but you can wear it in spring because there's gonna be a lot of hot days in these next 3 months. So yeah, this is called Lucianno Sunset Swim. Get the bottle. Digging the bottle. It's clearly an imitation of one of the Louis Vuitton fragrances. I don't know which one, but I can just tell you, look at how much juice is missing. This actually came filled all the way up. It's quite a bit missing because I've been using this a lot. So, you know, a lot of times you buy them and they're already kind of like down here. They don't fill them up all the way. This one was pretty full. Man, this shit is oh man, it's lit. Smells really good on the atomizer. So, this to me is like a 9.5, maybe even a 10. I mean, I don't know what else I would really want from this. It's about 40 bucks. Maybe if it was 30, it'd be a 10. I don't know. I really don't have any complaints with it. So let's read here what it says as far as notes. It says a refreshing citrusy scent with bergamot, ginger, coconut. Then it says milky. I don't get milky with this. It's a very light, fresh wear, which is kind of what I like when it's hot. Unfortunately, those tend to not last very long, but they're very refreshing, watery. So yeah, bergamot, ginger, coconut. Yeah, that's that. I'm getting like a lemony smell. So that's the bergamot. Definitely get some zing. You know, that's the ginger, but it's done again in not so spicy, and it's done more just to make it fresh and try to make it last longer. I noticed ginger is a spice they use a lot when you're trying to make a fresh fragrance kind of last a little longer or push more. So yeah, this is very clean, citrusy. The bergamot is done in a very refreshing way, almost like a lemon or lemonade type of style. There's not a lot to this. It's a pretty basic fragrance, fresh, citrusy. But what it does, man, it does it really well. It's great at what it's trying to do. And you get about 4 hours. I mean, maybe if you spray a lot, you might get 5. I feel I get around 4 hours with this. So if you're going run an errand, you're gonna hit the gym, most day-to-day things are not gonna take you more than the 4 hours to go and come back. So it's gonna get the job done. Unless you're trying to use it for work, you're not gonna get you're not gonna get your 8-hour day with this. Just because of the scent DNA, these usually don't last 8 hours at all. Most of them are always gonna be in the 5-hour range. I would say this is, even for the scent profile that it is, I think it's still on the weaker side. It projects fairly good for like 2 hours, but it lasts about 4, I would say. Projection, I'll say maybe the first hour like a 7. By 2.5 hours, it's at around a 5 or 4. If you spray it on your clothes, it will last you till you get, it will last you your 8-hour day. And you will kind of stop smelling it, but when you get home, you take your clothes off, you will notice they still smell. It's a compliment getter, especially when it's hot and someone passes by you and they smell something real fresh. They're like, oh, like, it's refreshing to them because it's so hot, right? So they're like, oh, like, what are you wearing? It stands out. So yeah, you'll get some compliments with this. It's not challenging. It's on easy mode, you know what I mean? Very mass appealing, perfect for summer and perfect for just hot weather. Projection, like I said, it's somewhere around the 6 range. So I'm very happy with this. If you have a million fragrances, you might already have stuff similar to this, which I know I have a few like this, but I just like the way this does it. It does it very well. So yeah, guys, that's all I have for you for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you haven't tried one of these, go ahead and check them out next time you're at your, your Sephora, your Ulta, wherever. Or just, blind buy one of them and check it out. I mean, they're like $30. They're not that expensive. So yeah, guys, if you like the video, let me know in the comment section if you've worn one of these or you own one and kind of what you think about them. And other than that, hopefully just do me a favor, hit that like button, it helps out your boy right here. And check you guys out next time.